Good morning, Mr. Hampton. Thank you for attending this COVID inquiry. I am not a judge, you are not under oath, but we would very much appreciate your answering these questions honestly. Now, you received a contract to create a number of leaflets warning of the dangers of COVID, did you not?
That's right.
How did you get that contract?
Well, it sort of came in this envelope, and then I opened up the envelope, and then inside.
No, Mr. Hampton. What were the circumstances that led up to you winning the contract?
Oh, right. Sorry, yes, I see. Well, Cocky had just
Excuse me, Cocky?
Oh, sorry, yes, Matt, the Matster, Matt Meister, Preparation H, Matt Hancock.
You were acquainted with Mr. Hancock?
Oh, rather. We used to lift up girls' skirts and then run away.
And this was at school?
No.
On to the matter of the leaflets. Did you have any experience in commercial printing?
Yes, you see, Melissa's dad has got this bistro. It's a really nice place, and I said I could help bring in some more customers. So what I did was design this advert for the bistro and posted it through people's letterboxes nearby. It did really well, and we got 2 extra customers.
I see. And that experience was sufficient for Mr. Hancock to grant you the contract worth £46 million for 25 million leaflets explaining the dangers of COVID.
Yes, jolly nice of him too. Managed to replace the Beamer and get a PlayStation with what I got for that. And set up the old hedge fund.
And how did you go about creating the leaflets?
Well, on the old computer. You see, I got this free clip art package that's got all...
No, Mr. Hampton, not the leaflets for your father-in-law's bistro. I'm talking of the 25 million COVID leaflets.
Well, so am I.
You were planning on printing off 25 million COVID leaflets from your computer?
Yeah, if I'd gone to one of those printing companies, then it would have used up all my money and I wouldn't have been able to have my hedge funds or my PlayStation. I love Call of Duty. Have you played it?
No. I have here one of your leaflets. Instead of COVID, it says Corvid.
Bloody spell check.
There is a picture of a crow on the cover.
Yes, you see, crows are apparently corvids. So I thought that.
But you just mentioned that it was because spell check that the leaflet is entitled Corvid, How It Could Affect You. And incidentally, you spelt affect with a Q.
I know. Turns out spell check was set on the Portuguese dictionary.
I'm still intrigued as to why you put a crow on the cover of the leaflet rather than COVID.
Yeah, I was going to put COVID on the cover, but it turns out COVID's really, really small. So I thought I'd put a crow on it because of the Corvid thing.
But Corvid was a spelling mistake.
Yeah, I did get a bit confused there. It was ever such a nice picture of a crow, though.
This leaflet, instead of containing warnings about COVID and precautions people should take to prevent infection, instead has the lyrics to Thunder Road by Bruce Springsteen.
Yeah, Bruce, the boss. Do you like Born in the USA? Oh, classic.
Why did you print the lyrics to Thunder Road on a COVID leaflet?
Well, to cheer people up a bit. I mean, I do remember I was going to put some stuff about the dangers of COVID on the leaflet, so I looked it up and that COVID, well, it was shocking. Turns out it could kill you. I thought, well, everyone's a bit down in the mouth, what with lockdowns and not being able to go to the pub. So I thought, hello, Thunder Road always cheers me up. I'll pop that on the old leaflet and cheer everyone else up.
I see. Moving on. You were contracted to print 25 million leaflets, were you not?
Something like that, yes.
And how many did you actually print?
Not sure. It was a bit less, I do know that.
42. You printed 42 leaflets.
Yeah, the printer got a bit knacked. Was going to get a chap in to look at it, but, lockdown.
So, to recap, Matt Hancock gave you £46 million to print off 25 million leaflets about the dangers of COVID. You produced 42 leaflets with a picture of a crow and the lyrics to Thunder Road. Do you think that's worth £46 million?
Well, I mean, okay, possibly not. But if you think this is bad, you should see what they did about PPE.
Yes, fair enough. You're excused.